Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode of the JLS Gaming Show. I'm your host, Will A.K. LaSalle, and we'll get right into it. This is we're doing this one a little earlier. Today is obviously the big game Sunday. I don't know if we can say soup or bowl, right? Because again, I think they'll probably copyright strike this if we sit there and say this right on the replay. Shout out to everybody watching live out there. Shout out to everybody that's going to watch on the replay. Let's get right into it, guys. Hope you guys are really feeling the new branding that we have for the channel, right? So we got the new branding, as you can see. But let's get right into it, right? So, hey, Florida Life with Livy, how are you, my love? As always, guys, stay home and game, right? Stay home and game. So many good games out there, everything like that. Just stay home and game, guys, right? You know what I'm saying? James, how are you? Florida Life with Livy. Yeah, the Super Bowl, not the Super Bowl. You know what I'm trying to say? Thank you guys for turning out. Let me get right into it, right? With what is the retro game you're playing or not? Shout out to Anthony, right? Anthony LaSalle, right? And because I've been throwing it back because it's football, it's the championship and all that good stuff. Again, I don't know if we can say the name, right? But was playing Joe Montana Sports Talk Football, and it brought me back. You know what I'm saying? It brought me back. I remember me and Ant played a whole season. I stayed over his house. We played a whole season overnight, broke night, and just played a whole season, right? 16 games, the playoffs, the whole nine, right? Beat the game. It was something like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning by the time we finally went to bed, right? But we had so much fun and everything like that. So I was playing that, got a lot of nostalgia value around that. Let's get right into the news of the week. We're gonna make this one quick and everything like that. Like I said, like and subscribe, right? Smash that like button, the notifications buttons, and everything like that. Tons of new content has come out lately, right? We've had we unboxed the PS5 charging stand, right? That's live. We've got some live streaming on the PS5. Did an unboxing on the Marvel Lucha Libre Collector's Core box. Check out the stuff on the channel. Again, tell a friend, everything like that. We also have a giveaway. Remember that the Nintendo Switch Lite giveaway at 10,000 subs. We're about at 7,500 subs or something like that. 3/4 of the way there, growing channel and everything like that, right? So make sure and like and subscribe. Getting into Nintendo Switch Pro news, right? This is a mock-up. Looks pretty good. If you look on the Instagram, we also had posted a mock-up that looked really good of a modern take on Super Nintendo, right? But this is a mock-up. And again, what's going on right now ties real into a lot of stuff from a business perspective. Here at JLS Gaming, we give you news, but we also kind of we do it from a grown folk perspective as well, right? So you guys can kind of understand what happens behind the scenes, right? From a business perspective. And from a business perspective, right now, Nintendo is sitting there and investors in Nintendo are sitting there and saying, hey, where are you guys with the Pro? Where are you guys with, first party launch titles and everything like that, right? And we'll get into that in a second, right? Because the reason that they're saying these things is because obviously they want to make more income, more revenue and everything like that. But it also makes sense from a timing perspective, right? What we're having right now is a lot of scalping and everything that's going on with PS5 and Xbox. We'll talk about that in a minute as well. But this is giving a lot of room, right, for Nintendo. They're selling like hotcakes, right? But they have to continue to get that momentum, right? They need some first-party titles, and they need a refresh, right? They need to be able to refresh. Would be a start, right? If they can sit here and start with this would be a huge start, right? So the rumor is that, again, they're talking about in their new financial year, which is from April 2021 to April 2022. So be on the lookout for a Nintendo Direct sometime around that time frame and announcing some of these first party titles that they're going to have, some games in the future that they're going to have, right? There's a lot of rumors around that, the announcements, as well as announcing finally the Nintendo Switch Pro and what that's going to entail. It's still probably not going to compete and be able to compete at the pure power level, right, of a PS5 or an Xbox Series X. But again, Nintendo's always been about the experience and the games and those first party titles, right? So, they're opening up a Nintendo World in the US in Orlando, and they've already opened up in Japan and everything like that, guys. On that note, happy birthday to Street Fighter 2. 30 years old, right? Sometime in February. There's some conflicting dates too, whether, February or March. But anyway, 30 years old. What a monumental instrumental game, man. I remember playing this game in the arcades when I was really young, being able to beat it with 1 credit. I'll say credit because some places it's 50 cents, some places it was a quarter to play, right? And I remember just beating a lot of people in that game in the arcade. Loved it growing up and everything like that. Great game, and it truly changed, right? The fighting game genre, right? So happy birthday, 30 years old, man. With that said, Zelda is coming up on their 35th anniversary, and things have been real silent with respects to Zelda, right? You got Mario 35, a new Switch with Mario, the release, right? Bowser's Fury, all this great stuff, right? That's happening for Mario. Where's the Zelda? Where's the Link love, man? Right? But on that note, I think things are coming, right? Things are going to be coming this year and everything like that, and the culmination around it, right? Because if you look at the Switch is a godsend for Zelda games, right? You got the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. There's some good deals on that. Link Bust a Move on Cadence of Hyrule, right? You got Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, right? Remaking the Wii U one. You got Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, which is sort of a Breath of the Wild prequel. And you got the retro classics on Nintendo Switch Online, right? But they also got the announcement and possible release this year of Breath of the Wild 2, which that would be huge for the 35th anniversary. Also, let's give some love. What you're missing from here is the 3D ones, right? So Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, right? And that stuff. Maybe bring some of the ones back that were on, Virtual Console. Bring those back to Switch Online, or when they announce in the next Direct or something like that, GBA, N64, whatever on Nintendo Switch Online, right, guys? So there's going to be some love. Listen, I would love nothing better than a Nintendo Switch Zelda version, right? And, I have a Zelda Wii U. It's one of the treasures. Olivia from JLS Gaming is playing that one and loving it, right? We'll do some videos on that. On another note, this PS5 Easter egg thing, right? So this is where the textures to both the console and the controls is little tiny freaking, as you can see, right? Little tiny squares, triangles, circles. You know what I'm trying to say? That's cool. That's really cool. That's really like, that's they're taking some pride. That makes it an art piece. It's still big as all hell, but it's still, a beautiful, sexy art piece that's just big. But big is in. I just did the live stream, earlier today, PS5, playing Resident Evil Village, and the lady 9'6" killed me at the end, and then that was it, game over. It took me 45 minutes apparently there's 4-minute walkthroughs on it, man. So hey, listen, I was trying to enjoy the experience, right? So on that note, right, here we're talking a little bit about PS5 and Xbox Series X scalpers. So people are still, the problem's still out there. They're still going for 800, 850 PS5s on eBay, right? The issue ends up being that that they're saying the data is showing that it's like mom and pops that get lucky with a drop or something like that are flipping them on eBay and stuff, flipping them on Craigslist, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, Mercari, all those places, right? It's not really these AI scalpers. Although, listen, if they're buying 2,000 at a time, they're still keeping them out of people's hands too, right? If somebody got lucky and they bought it and then turn around and say, these things are still going for a lot and I'm flipping it, I can understand that. I can dig it in this type of climate, making a few extra bucks. But these guys using these bots to scalp them and then sell them, and they got 2,000 of them. That's crazy, guys, right? On that note, restocks happening. They're trickling in, right? Again, IGN deals, right? Wario64 on Twitter. Follow those guys, right, guys? Follow those guys. Now what we're going to get into is a little crazy. We got our series where we got, gaming goes green. We got a new video coming out. We got the solar installed and everything like that. So we got part 2 in that series, right? Where we're getting our Tesla power walls and Tesla solar installed, right? And that journey to go green, right? But now with Tesla automobiles, there's rumors, I'll say, showing that the infotainment system will have tremendous specs with a GPU Navi 23. They're showing some specs around that. It'll have GDDR6 VRAM, 4 modules of 2 gigabytes, right? And these are the specs, right? And this is in comparison to, this is in comparison to video game systems out now, right? So you're talking about the CPU to be, to be continued or to be clocked, right? The GPU will be an AMD RDNA 2 Navi 23, right? Same as basically what's in other next gen systems, and including the KFC console, man. Again, it's big game Sunday. I don't want to see soup or bowl because don't know if I get a copyright strike afterwards, right? But it's up there, right? It's up there with the KFC console, right? GPU clock, GPU power, approximately 10 teraflops, right? That's better than the Series S. That's this, right? Memory, MSRP $79,990. But guess what? It comes with a car. I don't know. Stay tuned to the channel. Maybe we'll unbox a Tesla with one of these systems in it. Anyway, guys, want to kind of wrap this up pretty quick, right? Like to give some shout outs, right? Shout outs to El Rafias, shout outs to Aramis, right? Check those guys out, friends of the channel, right? Like and subscribe to their channel, right? Great guys, based out of international, right? Because we love our international fans, international community and everything like that. Our Hispanic fans, French, India, I'm trying to say, Russian, Chinese, Latin America, Brazil, Portugal, right? Love you guys and everything like that we have from international. Again, like and subscribe, smash the notification icon, right? Get notifications when we go live, when we have new videos coming up. We got some new videos dropping this week. We had some other ones on the channel. When we hit 10,000 subs, we're going to pick somebody at random, send out a Nintendo Switch Lite. And let's get, the faster we get to 10,000, the faster we give that away, and I can move on to another one, right? Another giveaway. Don't know just yet, right? Surprise me. Leave a like, leave a comment below. What do you want to see in a giveaway? Once we reach 10,000 and we give away the Switch Lite, what next giveaway you want us to do, right? What stuff you want us to do with the channel and everything like that, right? Bye, my love. So anyway, on that note, we are wrapping it up. So we'll see you on Wednesday. We'll have a special guest again. Liliana will be back on the show. She probably just found out right now. But anyway, she'll be back on the show by popular demand. All right, guys. Peace.